Merry Christmas Eve. We are getting ready for the Christmas Eve episode of Quench Quest, as posted earlier this week. But I want to let you know, crucially, we're not doing the sweet nog. We, let's just say we ran out of time there. And I'll make it up. We'll do it some other time. Maybe not live. Maybe I'll just dedicate a full video to it. So subscribe to the main channel if you want more of that. But never fear, because we are still doing a character roulette. They are my favorite part about this stream. I love doing the character roulette. I think it's one of the funnest things to do. So we're going to do that, and we're doing the Christmas brews. So, yeah, without a whole lot more fanfare, I am going to pop over to the bar, and we can crack into some Christmas brews. And if you're looking for any last-minute Christmas beer ideas, we should have something for you. So these are ones that I consider largely some of the better Christmas beers that are out there. So I'll pop over to the bar and we'll get to sipping. And I'm gonna double check my audio here. I have the laptop in hand, so we can actually, yep, there we go. Sounding good. Okay, cool. Well, we're of course doing stream a little earlier today than normal, but I figured that would be appropriate. This Christmas, because people get busy in the afternoon, myself included. So I got stuff to do after this. You got stuff to do after this. So we'll keep it short, sweet, fun, and to the point. But the brews we have on deck today are all in their own right fancy little brews. So we are going to probably go from like the cheapest to the least. So I'm gonna lead with the Christmas ale from Breckenridge. So that's a good one. It's available basically everywhere. That one's not hard to find. Then this one, which I'm potentially the most excited about. This is one that Greg from How to Drink talked a lot about loving. So I've got some high hopes for it. It's Saint Bernardus Christmas Ale. So if it can appease someone as picky as Greg, I think we're in good hands. Next is one that I find really interesting. It's called it's Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome Ale. And apparently it's incredibly, in Europe, it's a European beer, but it's only available at Samuel Smith, bars in Europe, as I understand it. So it's more difficult to come by, and they were kind of shocked that we just sort of had it on liquor store shelves. So, but the more you know. And then lastly, we have one from Breweries Brasserie Duranki, Père Noël, which I'm sure I butchered that, but Duranki's Père Noël, which is Father Christmas, and I think some stuff I read said that this beer has licorice in it. Some things did not mention licorice, so I guess we'll see. But that's that. And then this one, so we've got, we're going to pour up the Breckenridge Christmas Ale first. I think I like this one more than Breckenridge's Oktoberfest. It's got a little bit more oomph, a little bit more characteristic, some good warming spices on it and stuff. So, then St. Bernardus up next, which again, I might be, from what I hear, this one is the one I have the highest hopes for. And it's looking a little cloudy in a good way. And then on to the Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome. Which is coming through a lot lighter than the others, and also virtually zero carbonation. So I don't know what to think of that. Really? Huh. I guess we'll find out. I also, for those of you that want an update, not quite done with our sinus infection at the moment, so it's on the way out. But I still sound a little funny. But it's improving. It's just not 100%. All right, and then Pere Noel. Okay, let's sip and read. So, Christmas Ale by Breckenridge. Nose is very, it's got a hint of orange and chocolate, but, a good malt backbone, classic winter warmer vibe. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah. End of the nose, there's a little hint of chocolate, a little present on the forward end of the palate. Just a chewy, chocolatey, rich, and just a little spicy, just a little bit of hint of baking spice, allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg. I think that's fun. I always do. But I also can't really have too much of that stuff, so I see they sell a lot of mini kegs of that stuff, and it's probably good for a Christmas party type of thing, but I can't justify it for myself personally. But I'll add it to a build your own 6-pack. Just so I can get a taste of it for the season. Then actually, you know what? Before I move on to St. Bernardus, I want to read about Breckenridge just to see if they have anything fun or useful to say. Breckenridge Christmas Ale, Winter Warmer. The chill of winter calls for a beer with extra flavor and strength, and this take on a classic strong ale does just that. It soothes the soul and warms the spirit. Flavors of caramel and chocolate are derived from an abundance of carefully roasted malts. Chinook and Mt hops contribute a spiciness, lending a balance and a clean finish. Christmas ale is a cozy holiday companion worthy of sharing. ABV 7.1%, IBUs 22. So, that's that. Alright, I am ready to move on to St. Bernardus Christmas Ale, which I do love their can art. It's very festive. And that smells just delightfully buttery. I want to say there's a hint of chestnut or some kind of nuttiness, pecan, etc. I think that's fun. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, Anthony, hey, welcome. We're doing the Christmas brews. Didn't have time to finish the sweet nog, so we're just gonna stick with the Christmas brews today. But this is actually incredibly delicious. The St. Bernardus. It's a little more acidic than the previous one, so there's fig, dried fruit characteristics. Fig, raisininess without being like too like actually raisiny. I would say it leans more in like a fig direction. But yeah, dried fruits, hint of malty chocolatiness, and definitely a more amped up baking spice. Almost like a Chinese 5-spice, which I put on a turkey recently, and it was really tasty and resuscitated me from my terrible cold. All right. What else? Let's read about that one. St. Bernardus Christmas Ale, a quadruple. St. Bernardus Christmas Ale is an intensely dark beer with a full yet slightly fruity flavor, overflowing with the tastes of winter and zesty seasonal aromas. Aniseed notes are complemented by hints of creamy caramel and fire-roasted chestnuts. Hey, I was nailing that. This zestiness shows no signs of abating, pushing through to a magnificent finish of dried fruits and chocolate. Just like all of our beers, this brew bears the imprint of the unique St. Bernardus yeast, dating back to 1946, that gives it its own special complexity. Simply stated, St. Bernardus Christmas Ale is the perfect degustation beer to warm your heart and bring a glow to your loved ones on a cold winter night. Wow. All right, well, I agree. I think that's really good, and they're not lying when they say that chestnut note. I'm a little amazed that that's where my head went initially. So, yeah. Samuel Smith's. Let's move on to that one, which again, no head, no carbonation. That is just a golden liquid with like no fizz to it on the nose, or on the visuals anyways. Nose-wise, it's like, without that carbonation, you're not releasing a bunch of aromatics all the time, so it's harder to pick up on. But I'm getting like a hint of carameliness, so I guess we're just gonna have to taste it to figure out the rest. Yeah, there is zero carbonation on this. It is like almost medicinal. Definitely has a pronounced like hop bitterness compared to the other two. But yeah, there's no. I feel like. And maybe it's just the lack of carbonation making me like feel like it's too flat, but yeah, it's maybe not up my alley. It's fine, and actually, I mean, the lack of carbonation means it goes down very easy, but I feel like I want some of that to like wake it up a little bit, because right now it just sort of falls flat to me, in terms of like, it just doesn't taste like anything to write home about. So maybe if somebody from the UK can confirm if it is uncarbonated at the source, because yeah, it's at least this bottle had was tasting a little like, you know, it was brewed last year and left alone for a long time and not carbonated. So let's read about it a little. Yeah, hopefully none of these beers taste like burnt pizza. I agree. I actually shared my last can of that last night with somebody, and they didn't really get the burnt cheese and pizza characteristic. So, and to be fair, like, they tasted it like ice cold, and I will admit that ice cold it tasted better than, you know, just out of the fridge and into a small glass where it sort of warmed up quickly. But still, that was not I don't know what they were thinking, but Yeah, no burnt pizza on the Samuel Smiths, but it's still like, yeah, not. It's too flat for me. But let's read about it. And it looks like this bottle has a lot. I mean, there's a lot going on the front. First, Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome Ale, brewed at Yorkshire's oldest brewery, Yorkshire. Blessing of your heart, you brew good ale, William Shakespeare. The old brewery, Samuel Smith, Tadcaster. Tradition greetings. This seasonal beer is a limited edition brewed for the short days and long nights of winter. The full body resulting from fermentation in stone Yorkshire squares and the luxurious malt character, which will appeal to a broad range of drinkers, is balanced against whole-dried Fuggle and Golding hops with nuances and complexities that should be contemplated before an open fire. Samuel Smith's Shire horses in the snow. There's a little picture on the back. Horses are used to take out deliveries 5 days a week. Brewed by Samuel Smith's small traditional British brewery, the oldest brewery in Yorkshire. Alright, well, Samuel Smith's, it wasn't my favorite. Maybe I'm too America coded with the, super crispy bubbles, but yeah, it's a little bit, flat for my liking. But maybe as I sip it, we'll pick up on some more. Lastly, the brewery Duranky Pere Noel, which knows a more floral hop characteristic than on that one, because that one had a stronger hop bitterness, but this is more in a floral direction. So, but pairing with like some like lighter caramel notes, presumably from the malt. I'm not getting any licorice, so I don't know. It was a hard beer to find anything out about because half of the stuff was not in English, but we'll see. But it does smell light and crisp, but still, piney, festive. That's interesting. There is definitely like a woody resinousness, like it's rich and like I don't know, pine tree sappy, like without being like overtly like a spruce tip beer. It's very much like woodsy. But yeah, there's a bright florality up front, but then it kind of unfolds into like a much more like rich carameliness, paired with the following like hop bitterness, and then there's an extra dimension in there of like spice or something that I'm having a hard time quantifying. So maybe that would be the licorice. I don't know, but it's interesting. It's a fun one. It's definitely got like an umami funk towards the like on the finish, but not in a bad way or like, oh, this tastes like burnt pizza bad. It's just got like probably an extra layer of depth or dimension from the yeast. I don't know, but it's good. I like it. Let's see what I could find out about it in my research. Beverages de Pere Noel, and I'm sure I butchered that pronunciation again, winter ale. Pere Noel is a Christmas ale, though very different from any other Christmas ales you might know. While most Christmas ales are rich and sweet, this one is amber-colored, 7% alcohol by volume, strong, and tastes quite bitter. The complex taste is completed with the addition of licorice. In the recipe, we can also find pale malt, Munich malt, caramel malt, Brewer's Gold hops, and Hallertau hops. So, yeah, one of the things I read said that there was licorice added, and so I'm just assuming that there's like licorice root or something that gets added. So it's not overtly like a black licorice vibe or something like that, but there's an extra like spice dimension added to it that you know is tricky to like hone in on without like knowing that. So but that was only one place or two maybe said something about licorice being in it, and it might have been on like a previous batch or something, I don't know, but I could see there being like licorice root added to that. So but there you have it. There's the Christmas brew lineup. That one was probably the hardest one to find. I just found it kind of by happenstance at a liquor store. But these three were much easier to come across. My recommendation would be the St. Bernardus if you're looking for something. It was probably the more expensive out of all of them. For the single can, it was $5. It came... I don't know that it was sold in like a 6-pack or anything like that. They only had like big bottles of it and then these individual cans, and the big bottles were like $20, and I was like, I don't know what it tastes like, so I'm just gonna get the one can, but I think it's good. So definitely worth checking out. So that one's my recommendation. It's got the most holiday vibes. With the chestnut, the dried fruit, the chocolatey warmness. I think it's a solid brew. So, but I also like the funkiness of that one, of the Père Noël. But the Breckenridge Christmas is easy to find. Samuel Smith's is disappointing and very flat. That's my review. So, let's go do the character roulette. Let's make a new Skyrim character for funsies. So, see you over at the computer. So really quick, I am also going to shut the main lights off so we can see a little bit more of the fun lights in the background. So 1 second while I go do that, and I'll see you shortly. Oh, and you're going to get a good glimpse of my Christmas shorts, courtesy of Chubby's. Not sponsored. All right, I grabbed the other cans of the ones that I liked the most because I think that'd be, it's Christmas Eve. We can, finish at least one of our beers for once. So, okay, I'm gonna try to keep that kind of out of my face while we do this. All right, so to lay the premise for you, if you did not attend the previous if you haven't attended a Skyrim character roulette before, of which we've only done one, obviously, it's essentially where we have a picker wheel and we pick at random with it the various elements of a character in Skyrim that we make. So once we're all done, we'll build the character in the game and give it a not taste. Sorry, I'm also trying to preview this, and I'm doing a bad job of getting it lined up. Okay. Anyways, yes, we pick our race, our gender, our loosely our armor set, the style of combat that we will commit ourselves to with the character, and it's all very fun. So, I think we had a lot of fun with the Chaotic Good Khajiit Battle Mage on the last one. So I think that this one is only going to be, an upgrade from that. So, because I've added an extra dimension. So we will have not only this. So let me pop over to the roulette. We will have our spinner wheel here, and I hope the music is playing. We have our spinner wheel, and to keep track of things, instead of me writing it down and just kind of sitting here awkwardly, instead we get to sit here awkwardly while I fill it out in this character roulette sheet. And then maybe we'll post about it on the Instagram and post about the, character we come up with. So I think that's going to be good. But to take it away, let's roll and figure out what race our new character is going to be, with the caveat that if it lands on Khajiit or Breton, we're going to skip it since we already did characters of those. So without further ado, our race will be something Nord. All right. So that being said, I'm going to pull up the other tab. Race. Nord. Done. What was the second one? Gender. Okay. Are we going to be a boy or a girl? Character race. G is for gender. Open. All right. We have male, female, chat's choice, Nick's choice. Let's spin. And our Nord will be a male. One of these days we're gonna land on female, and I'm gonna get to play a female character. 1 second. There we go. Gender. Male. Let's also, okay, good. I bumped my cord. Sometimes that messes with it, so I'm glad it didn't. Okay, B is for build. What kind of build is our male Nord gonna be? We do have a lot of different options here, and it looks like an assassin, poison, stealth, dagger. All right. I'll live with it. It's a little boring. I got some good ones in here that I'm very excited to take for a spin. I do, I want us to land on some of the other ones, but I'll take assassin. I want to experiment with some poison assassinations. So I think this will be a good character to do that with. Unfortunately, it's one that we're not going to get to play much of today, other than the first bit. Assassin. And okay, done. Wait, what was the next one? Armor. And honestly, the armor is kind of a loose one. I consider the armor one as more of a guide. Heavy, light, any, none. Chat's choice, Nick's choice. We are going to land on Nick's choice, which is what we landed on last time. So I might skip it. I might. My choice is going to be to re-roll, and we're going to see what it tells us. I also don't really love the idea of going with heavy armor, but my choice again. All right. We're going to go with it again. Really, I'm just like, if it's going to be none, any, you know what? We're going to go with a mostly none. That is, I maybe not initially, but I think we'll build towards not needing armor at all. So we're just going to call it next choice since it landed twice. Choice. Light or none. Morality. This is where it gets fun, because if the morality doesn't line with the build, then you have to kind of flex your lore or your suspension of disbelief and your ability to riff off of something and sort of figure it out, like why they would do something in particular. So let's figure out what our morality is. If it lands on an evil one, then it's pretty like cut and dry, but we'll find out. It's gonna be next choice, and my choice is gonna be to re-roll. And it's gonna be chaotic neutral. All right, I'll take it. Morality is chaotic neutral. One of these days we're gonna get like a lawful something, but we're only doing it like once a month-ish. All right, next one, follower rules. And really it only applies to the first follower we get. Spinning for follower. We need a follower that is a sneaky one. That tracks. That works for an assassin. That makes it easy, if maybe a little boring. Sneak. Love life. Let's find out about our potential love life. File L is for love life. Spin. What kind of character do we got? And getting married to the opposite sex. Okay. I'm gonna open this up. Marry. Opposite sex. Handicap, which I reserve the right to ignore if it's too ridiculous. But we'll give it a spin and see what's up. And our handicap, or our potential handicap, is going to be none. I can live with that. All right. None. Oops. All right, wild card. This is one of my favorites. For the wild card option, we have a bunch of different things. Things like, you have to be a notorious dragon slayer or a Dwemer enthusiast, where you have to, collect Dwemer artifacts, or, you hunt every monster, or you are an executioner, or you're, a dedicated alchemist or a socialite, or blah, blah, blah. Let's find out what it is. We've already been a bard by trade on the previous one. And this one will be my choice, which we've landed on so many my choices, and my choice is going to be to spin again. Because this is only like the second time we've done a character roulette. So, executioner. All right. So, I forget what I meant when I made that one, but I think I just mean like your whole, shtick is, like killing people, beheading them when you can, something to that effect. We'll find a way to use it if I can't remember exactly what I had in mind when I came up with that. Okay, next. Questline focus. Obviously, Dark Brotherhood would be an easy win, but let's see what the wheel says for us. The wheel says rags to riches. Okay, so the rags to riches is fun. The whole idea behind the rags to riches wildcard is that you have to or not wildcard. Is it the wildcard? Is that what we're on? No, we're on quests. Right? Yeah, we're on questline focus. Okay, rags to riches. Anyways, it is kind of a wild card, so maybe we could also add it to, I don't know. The point of a rags to riches playthrough is less about an actual quest and more so about you have to work honest jobs to pay for like a house. So it kind of doesn't fully track with like the assassin thing, but you have to essentially work jobs like bounties for the Jarl and chopping firewood and stuff like that to make enough money to buy your first house. I think after that we can do whatever we want, but we at least have to like, make an honest living initially for the character. I think there's a little wiggle room with the whole assassin thing for like, fulfilling bounties. We can assassinate people. But yeah, also Stereo, Merry Christmas. Have fun sitting down to dinner, but we'll see you later. Cheers. If you're tapping out, but good to see you. Looking forward to playing this character. Okay, we've got our rags to riches. Let's type it in on this. Questline focus is rags. We're gonna rags to riches. So again, not really a questline, more so a wild card, but also the rags to riches. If his job is executioner, that's crazy. Like if we could get a job, maybe there's a mod. I'll look into it. We'll see. First residence, and this will determine the difficulty of our this is going to determine the difficulty of our rags to riches playthrough. But let's find out what it's going to be. There are some easy ones, there are some hard ones. And it's Honeyside, so not terribly expensive. Certainly a number of quests we'll have to do, but I can live with it. Honeyside. Suggested difficulty is next. File B for difficulty. So we're gonna try to start at the difficulty it lands on. Obviously the last one was legendary and we could not. Adept, I can live with starting at adept. That's probably gonna be fine. Adept. And lastly, alternate start. What is it gonna be? Did I? Have I not added alternate start to it? We're gonna have to make one, I think. Okay. Sit tight. Okay, can I add a new file, huh? Exit. Settings. No. File. I thought I had alternate starts already set up, but can I? Well, I can't. So I think we'll just choose an alternate. Maybe I'll add alternate start to the next character roulette we do in the future. We don't have it set up here, so I don't think. Let me double check. I'm gonna double check because I have our previous character. So again, if you didn't know, previous character we did was Rabin, who is a Khajiit male battle mage. My choice of armor, chaotic good, two-handed follower. We'll have him get married at some point. No blocking. Okay, yeah, no. So we didn't have an alternate start at the beginning. So, oh well, we're just not gonna have an alternate start on this guy. Oh well. Well, that's our character. I think we can build something off of this today. So. Yeah, we'll let the questline focus and stuff sort of dictate it, but I think we're gonna obviously want to start in Riften probably to build to get that house. So let's just boot up the old game. So give me 1 second to get the game up, and we'll get a new character made. We'll have to figure out his name, but I think it's going to be fun. And let me get the Skyrim gameplay switched over. There we go. All right. Instead of continuing, we will be going to new. Oh, and actually, also, something I want to talk about really quick. We should probably get these. Maybe I'll do a recap or a playthrough where we get all of these Creation Club. They added new Creation Club stuff, and I know it's not. Look, the Creation Club is not going to be as like. I have my qualms with the way they handle this, but I do like them because they are kind of like semi-lore friendly expansions, and I think that's fun. So I think we could do it. This is fun. The arquebus is like an actual like dwarven gun that you find. So like, I don't know, but I do really think it would be fun to download some of these, but yeah, we'll get in on the creation sometime. But Anthony, why not use my own name? We kind of already did that with our first playthrough. I mean, technically it was Nikolai instead of Nicholas, but we sort of riffed on it already. So I kind of want to like not always do that. But I think as we build the character, something might come to us. We'll find out. Nord it is. We are a male. Let's look through the presets first. Think about who might, be the most assassin-like. So far, my money's on this guy. Although this guy looks a little insane. This guy also looks a little insane. Yeah. That's a pretty assassin-like dude. Yeah, I'm feeling. We'll base it off of like going off of here, but I think I want to maybe keep it not quite Yeah, we'll mess with him a bunch to make him our own. But I also don't want him, like, as skinny as possible, but I also don't want him as big as possible. I think, like, probably that's... Maybe even, yeah. We'll just do that. Yeah, the third weight. It's gonna be good enough. Right away, before we get in on the face stuff, I want to pick the hair. Which we've always done, long hair, of some kind. I'm feeling something a little bit different. We're gonna just have to see what speaks to us, but a number of these are, you know, I think doable. I don't want fully long. I don't know about the, you know, cropped short or the weird monk stuff. I'm feeling something in the realm of this. I do like that. Yeah, I think this one's going to be my winner so far. I mean, these ones are a good level of, like, chaotic neutral. But I also, the mohawks are kind of annoying to me. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I think that's gonna be it. Facial hair. Okay, we can't decide that until we have paint off of our face. So we're gonna take care of that first. No war paint for now. Back to our hair. Oops. I mean, I'm always a fan of a little bit of stubble or something. And I feel like this is giving chaotic neutral rags to riches, if ever I did see. That also works. Yeah, I'm thinking... we'll go with just the fat mustache. And hair color-wise, let's think. I don't know if we want to go brown or just all white. No. But black hair I could get away with, maybe. Or gray. Yeah. I'm liking either the salt and pepper or the gray. Yeah, we're gonna go with the salt and pepper. Alright, what's gonna give him the most chaotic neutral? Yeah, I think we want some eyes that are a little more, yeah, alert. That works for me. It looks like the one eye is a little more open than the other. Eye color. Don't want to go blue, I think. I think I want to go like... we could just do, you know... I do like the bloodshot eyes. I think that's a hit. I think bloodshot brown. It's gonna be it. Like he stayed up too late, being chaotic neutral. But he has to go work his job, so. All right. I'm liking the I'm liking the eyebrow. They're the big mustache, so I kind of want to go like bushy eyebrow. But maybe not too bushy, but we could probably go too bushy. I don't know. Or we're not chaotic neutral, we're chaotic evil, right? I'm gonna have to pull it up. Let me look. It is chaotic neutral, yes. Not chaotic evil. So I think that this gives the most chaotic neutral. We're definitely gonna want some scars and some paint. Again, we gotta pick something that screams chaotic neutral. So maybe he's just a little clumsy, or gets into fights with bears. I think that this, nah. I think the one where it was like, I think this one might be it. Yeah. And then war paint. It's gonna be our chaotic neutral war paint for our assassin. I do like that. Just a little crisscross. The painted eyes are also fun. I think I'm gonna go with that. That one gives me the most. And let's see. Might go like a gray blue. I like that color. I like it. It's a neutral color. We've got a theme here. Alright. I think I'm happy with him. Although maybe... yeah, his mouth and nose are fine. Let's pick a nose. I like that. I like... Let's see. Let's look at his mouth. Oops. I made his mouth too tall. Mouth types. I'm thinking... Yeah, the first option's good. I don't know, is the nose too much? Yeah, I kind of like this one a little more. Maybe. That one is very witchy. I did like... Yeah, I think I like that. You know, it's a little... It's got a nice bridge. I think it's good. I think we're perfect. Yeah. All right, done. I didn't think of a name, so let me look at some Nord names. Nord assassin names. Let's look at this. Nord names from the Elder Scrolls. We'll steal a name from Elder Scrolls Online. How about that? And let's see. What do we think of? I'm sorry, I'm reading a bunch of them. I like Goharth or Grundwolf. Grundscar. I like Grundscar. I think we should go with that. All right. Oh, it's not gonna let me type, is it? Nope. Grundscar. All right, Grundscar. All right. Also, I gotta tab out really quick to switch tabs since I clicked on the game. It no longer lets me bounce back and forth to the chat. Using the Mara statue to choose a new life for ourselves. All right. Statue of Mara. Oh, first we have to read a journal entry because of our Helgen Reborn stuff. Yep. It is compatible with Live Another Life. Okay, cool. Don't need a whole lot. Statue of Mara.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
All right. Arrived on board a ship. New member of a guild. Patron at a local inn. Soldier in the army. Crossing the border illegally. Vanilla start. Escape the cell. Outlaw in the wilds. Vigilant of Stendar. Camping in the woods. Shipwrecked off the coast. Vampire, Necromancer, Warlock, Attacked and Left for Dead, Eric the Slayer's childhood friend. Let's say, for our rags to riches, that we were attacked and left for dead, so we have nothing to our name. I was attacked and left for dead. Maybe. Except for... I would like to get started in Riften or near Riften. Yeah, no, it's pretty chaotic to get attacked and left for dead. So I was attacked and left for dead.
The light of hope shines even for you. Don't give up.
All right. Get in the bed. And we've been attacked and left for dead. At Steam Crag Camp. Survival mode. No. That thing sucks. Moonlight Tales will scale, but we're probably not going to be a werewolf on this playthrough. Alright, and we begin our new life. And I'm also going to... Settings. Let's see, we want to change our gameplay, not legendary, we want to add adept for our start. Alright, so rags to riches. Now, the only bummer about this, I guess we do have nothing to our name, so this counts as rags. It would be fun to have tried to break out of that prison, but no, this works. All right, well, let's try to find us a sword or something. All right. But I need specifically, I mean, I need a lockpick, but I'll take that. Oh, I don't really need the clothes. I got clothes. We got clothes at home. Alright, well, I will probably put these on just for,
you know, that I have something, you know what I mean? But I think we are just gonna have to try to steal from the giants over here. And then sprint to Riften. Okay, okay, I'm moving. What we got up here? Oh, hey, come on. Come on now. Oh, wow, he's just roasting horses and wolves. You're crazy. You're crazy, pal. What I really should do is try to goad him into coming up here. And then I'll go down there and break into his thing and then run away. Come on. Give it a shot. Come at me. I'm a level 1. Come on. Come up here. Come on. Yeah? You coming? I'm over here now. Come on. I'm gonna have to, like, goad him into going around. Come here. Come here. Come on, big guy. Come on, big guy. Yeah. You wanna get me? I'm up here. Alright, now I'm gonna just search the chest. Put on a little helmet. Well, I'm not stealing, I'm just taking. Alright, thank you, goodbye. Gotta go to Riften. Deuces. Who knows, maybe I'll get a bounty for you and have to kill you. Also, let's look at the map. Yeah, Riften is this way. It is south. Alright, running our way to Riften. Hopefully he doesn't catch us. Oh, he's quick. He's a quick guy. That giant. Oh, wow, he's still coming. Yep, still coming. Wow! the wolf got me. Alright. Okay. Well, I do, you know, we need a dagger as soon as possible, but I can live with the greatsword for now. Alright, so how do we want to play this guy? I mean, obviously he's a chaotic neutral. But I feel like there's some nuances there. I love this giant, by the way. So this is the only, like, peaceful giant in the game, like, fully peaceful, where you can walk up to him and he will not attack you. So, like, yeah, he found the wolf annoying, so he, you know, beat it up, but you can come talk to him, or not talk to him, but look at him, and he's just forlorn because his mammoth died, and he's sad about his mammoth. I wonder if he'll attack me if I take its tusk. No? Cool. I'll take the pelt too, but yeah, he's just kind of in shock, which is sad. He's a sad boy. Okay. This is gonna get us all the way to Riften. Ooh, we need to work our way west or east. Nope. Yes, east a little bit. We just gotta go back up the road. Otherwise, we have to like walk up a giant hill, and I don't want to deal with that. All right. Well, once we get to Riften and we get started at our job, I might call it there, mostly because it is, you know, Christmas Eve. We all want to get to doing stuff, but I think that should be okay. I think we'll get our guy like more or less teed up, but I am going to maybe make a couple tweaks to the character in the console to give him, you know, just enough of a boost to be a competent assassin and alchemist. And whenever we get back to him, we'll have a good idea of, you know, how we want to go about the character. But because of the rags to riches, also selling legally obtained goods is also an allowed thing. So we'll see you, Anthony. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later. Got some wolves attacking a goat. Wow, there's so many wolves on this road. Holy cow. Well, I'll take the goat and the wolf meat, and we'll sell it all when we get to Riften. Someone talking? Yeah, someone's talking. I'm gonna just keep on running. Ah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Where?
Now back off before I do something drastic.
Hello?
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right.
We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Was good. What are you looking for?
We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a red guard like us.
All
We
right.
believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure.
Okay.
All right then.
We'll see you later, pal. Lady.
Foreigners. What a nuisance.
What was all that about?
They thought I was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
I like that she called other Red Guards foreigners. Like, I guess it makes sense because she's from Skyrim, but like, still. Alright, well this is a slow trek, huh? That's what we get for getting robbed and left for dead, I guess. So it's gonna take me to Shorestone and Riften. Alright. I can live with that. Let's make our way there. Someone mind telling me how long we've been streaming? I feel like it's been about an hour-ish, but I could be wrong. I do have ADHD. Alright, wolves. This is like... Dude, there are so many wolves out here. These woods are not forgiving. Well, I guess, you know, on the bright side, the two-handed weapon, probably a decent way to start. Like, even though we're going to be a true assassin, having a two-handed weapon at the beginning has been kind of a boon. But yeah, we'll want to switch to daggers and stuff. Hello, elk. You know, it would be nice if I knew where all the horses are from the like Wild Horses Creation Club or Anniversary Edition add-on, but I don't. So also, I'm gonna quick save because we have like walked a lot. All right, well, I hope there are friends at this watchtower or something. That would be nice. Yo, we got friends? Riften Guards, perhaps? Shores Watchtower? Hello? Anybody here? Nope, just some dead guards. Hey, I'll take their stuff. That's fine. Ooh. Don't really want their helmets and stuff, but I do like them. They're kind of cool. Fur boots, armor 6. I'll take a bow. I will take a sword, and I will take a dagger. And I'll drink his ale. Merry Christmas, pal. And I'll take another dagger in case we want to dual wield. I'll take his arrows, and that's good. And nobody had lockpicks, huh? Dang. No lockpicks around to be found. Oh well. I'll take a little minor healing potion, a little alto wine, regular wine, a watchtower guard's letter. Akar, we've word of a band of Legion soldiers advancing on your position. Reinforcements are on the way. Talos guard you. So, the Imperial soldiers got to him. Well, sucks to suck. I don't need all of those, but whatever. Honestly, we probably could sell some of their stuff, but I don't really know how much it's gonna actually be worth anyways. Yeah, like, maybe we could sell some armor. We'll take some armor to sell, but I doubt it's, you know, we're not gonna get that much for it. Well, hopefully there's a free horse along the way here. Rags to riches does mean we, well, I mean, we could feasibly steal a horse, you know, early on. What are you doing, Azadi?
Well, look what we have here.
Looking for a fight?
Yes.
Alright, which side of your face would you like rearranged? You don't frighten me. All you're doing is being insufferable. Leave. I don't have time for this right now. Should I, No, this is the chaotic neutral option. Alright, which side of your face would you like rearranged?
I'll teach you to talk to me that way. Come on, let's see what you're made of. Damn it!
I'm gonna drink some healing potions or something, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna need to drink a healing potion. He's gonna get me. Yeah, I'm gonna drink another. Oh, and I'm gonna drink another. Where'd he go? Oh,
You don't have a chance.
almost hit that person. Was that worth it, do you think?
You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square.
Give me money.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Hell yeah. Oh, and he ran away. Okay, what's the note? We'll be in touch. What? Oh, I forget. Oh, I think that one's a... Yeah. Alright, should we steal Grelka's horse?
Scared him off.
Hey, Grelka.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
You treat all your customers like this?
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're
All
happy
right.
about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better.
Alright. Thank you, Grelka.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
Well, I am gonna steal your horse. Well, hopefully while no one's looking. Let her go inside. So does she have a house in Shorestone? Like, that doesn't make any sense. What the? So she commutes. That's crazy. With the horse that I'm gonna steal. But... no one can see me. Come on. I guess the horse can, but... we're gonna quick save and give this a shot. Yep. But does it count as a crime? No. Man, Skyrim is so busted. They called out that someone stole from them. I'm literally right here, but because I was like not seen, they can't do anything about it. That's wild. What a game. Okay, let's look at the map. We're actually almost to Riften. I probably didn't need to steal this horse, but it was kind of fun, so. You guys bandits or what? It was. Oh, yep. We are. All right. Never mind. I just had to check. I'm out. Don't want no trouble. I'm already in some trouble. Wasn't supposed to steal this horse. Well, it'll find its way back to Grelka. It'll be fine. All right. We made it. Wow, look at that. We did it. I think I'm gonna look at the system. We're gonna double check our settings. And, or at least, maybe not the settings. General stats, crime. Wanna know if we, nope, we don't have a bounty, so no one actually saw it. They were like, huh, someone stole a horse recently.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
Obviously a shakedown, but I'll pay. Obviously a thief, I kill thieves. I'm gonna go with that option. I think that one's gonna be the most chaotic neutral here for an assassin. You're obviously a thief. I kill thieves.
I think you'd be a little smarter than that.
Worth a shot. It's obviously a shakedown.
Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
It's obviously a shakedown, but I'll pay.
Nope, not even close.
I don't have that kind of money, dude. Forget it, I'll come back.
Don't want in, huh? Fine. Have a good walk to the next city.
Alright. I guess we'll just go in through the fishery. It's not that far of a walk, so like, who cares? But see, that's Honeyside, but we can make it over there. I want to see if we can. I like that we can see Angeline, or no, not Angeline. I forget what it's called, but that's an aromatics. That's a alchemy shop down there. I want to see if I can actually jump in there. I don't think I can. We don't have open cities, so nope. Didn't work. But we're just gonna go in this way. They'll let us in the city from a different door. What's up?
Hold and stand down. If you want to get into Riften, use the north gate.
Aw, man. You kidding me? What am I supposed to do, dude? We just gotta get into Riften. Alright.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Why?
You caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone dear to me.
May I ask why you're in mourning?
It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
I'm glad you like it. Tell me, wait, you're involved with the meadery?
Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get.
You know,
the
I did a
off the
whole
ground.
video about
We've been
making
staggeringly
Blackbriar mead,
successful so
and
far.
he didn't even come
In
up
fact,
in
I'm
it.
almost surprised
So
how quickly
that's
she's
pretty
generated
interesting.
business
I
for
might
us.
make a post about him
My
on the
name may not
Instagram.
be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course.
Huh. Tell me about your parents.
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days.
How?
Now he just walks the streets spewing his
It's a
hatred and
recent
propaganda.
rebellion, dude.
My mother is the priestess of Talos. She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways. I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message.
You at odds with them?
Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child.
Saucy.
It's been good talking to you.
Good talking to you too, Asgear. We're just gonna go into the city through Blackbriar Meadery. Nice little life hack here. Niluva.
Hey, don't look at me that way.
I'm not judging.
Who are you to judge me?
Hello, Indarin. I know that you run the show
I'm the
here.
brewmaster around here.
Nothing.
What did you want?
Keep going. I want you to keep going, pal. Let me go. Thank you. Nope. This is a bedroom. Oops.
Thinks he's so smart.
Hello there, Hungrian.
Cleanse the filth
Welcome.
from my blood.
Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
What do you got for sale?
Take a look.
I don't want to buy anything, but I'll sell you some stuff. I'll sell you all of this. Except for maybe some of the wine. Nah, we'll sell it all. We need the money. Okay, thank you.
Come back and see us again.
And we've discovered Riften easily. Without paying a tax. We've got Brynjolf.
Running a little light in the pockets, lad?
Yes.
Running a little light in the pockets, lad?
I'm sorry, what?
Your pockets. They're a little low on coin. I can tell.
Well, we're doing our rags to riches, so, you know, we can't do Thieves Guild stuff, but we can say, my wealth is none of your business.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste.
What did you have in mind?
I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
What do I have to do?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stamp. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing.
I just broke the law with the horse, so, why plant the ring on Branche, or... We're gonna go with this option as the safer one, since we did steal a horse. Break the law? Are you kidding?
Sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lad. If you change your mind, come find me.
Alright, sometime we, you know, potentially could. Also, Grelka's not at her stall because we stole her horse. Sorry, we didn't steal it to make money, so it doesn't count. Does he actually have... No, we can't take it. It would have been fun to be able to take Falmer Blood Elixir.
What in the name of oblivion
Nothing,
do
no.
you want?
Nothing, I'm talking to Maurice.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. Always as fresh as the day it was collected.
How do you keep it so fresh?
I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Okay, I'll find some.
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out.
What you got for sale?
See for yourself.
All right. I don't think I... Yep, can't. Thanks.
Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
All right. Well, we're in the city. We don't need our armor. I'm going to switch back to our miner's fit. And remove our helmet. And we're going to start our career as a rags to riches type, which can take forever. But chopping firewood, doing bounties, that's the way it be with the rags to riches. But between this stream and the next, he's going to come into his own as with an affinity for his assassin build. So we'll get into it. But
jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Drunken Shibuya, Merry Christmas to you as well. Yes, it is a godly game. We just did a character roulette to build this character, and what you're looking at is our brand new chaotic neutral Nord assassin, who has to start out buying Honeyside through rags to riches, so he has to work honest jobs to be able to afford the house. But honest jobs can include bounties, which we can be an assassin for. But I'm going to probably, beef his stats a little bit off stream on the next one, or before the next one, so I can actually, make him competent at that, so we can actually, sneak around and assassinate people. But it's a good setup. I like it. Branche, what's good?
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind?
Yeah, what you got?
See for yourself.
And now we'll sell him stuff that we bought. or that we've collected on our travels. So goats, stuff. Hide is 6. Iron is, I think I don't know. Okay, we're gonna honestly get rid of the great sword. We don't need it. We don't need the regular sword either. We honestly don't even need the other arrow or the other dagger. So we are gonna sell for the moment mammoth pelt, mammoth tusk. Yeah, we'll hang on to most of this, but we'll sell both of those. Sell a silver garnet ring. And all our wolf pelts. And now we got 300 gold. We're good. Cool. You have an odd name for a dark elf.
I may be dark elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. Through reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that.
Do you have any clues about your past?
Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful.
Cool. I'll keep an eye open.
Thank you.
I do like Branchet a lot. Why were you searching in Skyrim?
I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Teldos. But that's where the trail ran cold.
It's because it sank.
I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed.
You just didn't look on the coast, which is where you should have looked.
Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
Yep. Thanks. All right. Well, that's good. Let's see. I mean, quest-wise, we don't really have shit. I do want to be able to buy a house, so I'm gonna go talk to the people in the keep to see what's good, how we could potentially buy a house with this guy, and we'll see. Excuse me.
Did we have an appointment? No.
Layla?
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you.
Thank you. I don't need to
Good journey to you.
talk to
Welcome
you for
to
that.
Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel.
I'm looking for work. Got any leads? Oh wait, actually no. We'll talk to her. We'll say, what do you do around here?
As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the keep.
Alright, well, what are these rumors of corruption you mentioned?
There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family.
Oh.
I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything.
Well, looking for work. Got any leads?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Okay. Broken Helm Hollow, huh? Thank you.
You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Alright, thank you.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers. If this isn't about official city business, you're wasting my time.
Only a dagger for the son of the Jarl.
If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative.
I'll get it for you.
Thank you. Do hurry, please.
You seem to dislike visitors in Riften.
Every day the threat of exile from Riften draws closer for myself and my family. Who knows how many spies the Empire has sent into our midst already? We're at war. This isn't the time for hospitality. Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything.
Mother.
If my brother Saerlund had his way, we'd be flying Imperial colors by now.
You and your brother don't see eye to eye?
Can you believe that fool had the audacity to speak of his love for the Empire in the plaza? He expects us to drop our defenses and greet them with open arms. To dialogue with them rather than defend our homeland by spilling their blood. He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne, he'd be hanging from the gallows for his sympathies toward the Empire.
Well, you know, technically, Skyrim is still a part of the Empire.
Have we? To poke fun at the Jarl's youngest
No,
son?
I was just talking to your brother about you.
I could feel you laughing behind my back.
I wasn't laughing. Why would I ridicule you?
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind.
Nice work.
I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal. My brother has all but disowned me.
Yeah, we were just
Be
talking
wary
about
what
it.
you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
You know, same in America, my guy. What sort of lies has Ulfric been spreading?
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric.
True.
He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim.
True.
And steps on anyone that gets in his way.
Yep.
He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry.
It's more nuanced
His
than
cause
that,
may
my
be
guy.
true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
That's true. Goodbye.
All right, then.
All right, let's go get Saerlund Saerlund's brother his sword, and then I might wrap up stream early there for this, you know, this Christmas Eve service. Ballamond?
Come to see Ballamond perform miracles with steel, eh?
No, you seem quite proud of your work.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava.
Impressive.
Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold.
Oh no, I'll get some for you.
You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
I'm sure we could get some. But I am here to pick up Harold's sword.
Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep.
Yep.
Here's the sword. Tell Harold to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
Nice. All right, thank you. I do imagine current events are keeping you busy.
People say I'm making gold off of other people's misery, but what else would I do? Smithing is all I know. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow, they'll change their tune.
Fair. Where can I find fire salts?
A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
Alright, I can get you some. Goodbye.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
And we can't steal them because of the rags to riches thing. Because technically it's stealing them for money. That's how I'm justifying the stealing Grelka's horse. It wasn't for money. It was for a purpose. Okay, where's that dweeb?
Ask that you maintain a respectable distance from her at all times.
Now, where's the dweeb? Hey, where's your dumbass son?
No, come to gloat.
No, dude. We don't have beef. What? Did our conversation not make that clear?
I could feel you laughing behind my back.
Shut up.
Can't wait to kill another Imperial.
Alright. Where's that idiot son of yours? Oh, hey.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Well, thank you. But you're not who I wanted to see. I want to see that freaking idiot son. Idiot son, hello.
Talos guide you.
Where are you? We'll look up here. Nope. And oops. Nope. And nope. Okay, well, where did he go then? Little man.
I used to be an adventure city under the city. Dangerous. No place for decent folk.
All right, well, I would wait to see if we could find him later, but if we can't find him, I think I might instead go to the inn. Get us a place to stay for the night. Since apparently he's not around. Unless, oh, I guess we have a quest marker. If we really want to get smart about it. Oh, nope, he's just out here. Alright. Gloating.
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with Traveler.
Well, what about travelers with your sword?
If this isn't about official city business, you're wasting my time.
Well, here's the sword from Balamond.
Took your sweet time getting it to me.
Are you kidding me?
Here you go, for your trouble.
Idiot.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, screw you. Okay, well, we are gonna go chat it up with Talon J and get a room for the night and call it a nice Christmas. To the Bee and Barb.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Talon J, my guy, what's good?
Barb, my lord.
Thank you.
If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Ooh.
Is there something I can do for you?
Well, nothing right now. First, Kurava.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
Well, first, are there any rumors lately? Suspicious activity around Helgen. Any rumors lately?
Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Sight to see.
Any bounty work I can help with?
Of course. It's all in this note.
Ah, classic. I'm in need of some work. You have anything for me? Should we... Okay, fine. Maybe we'll do those one at a time. What's the word around town?
If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet.
Also, that line made it into our Blackbriar Mead video. Check it out on the main channel, not this one. Let's see. We're just gonna rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
All right. I will not do that, but first I want to talk to Talon J and give you guys a little tease for a future video I'm working on. I'm not going to tell you anything about it other than I'm going to say to Talon J, you mentioned you served special drinks.
3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lechance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top.
Nice.
Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
All right. Well, cool. Thank you. Not going to buy any right now.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Thank you. Let's see. Not gonna travel to Helgen right now.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
No. I'm going to bed. Alright, well, we're gonna send this guy to bed for 8 hours, and I will wrap the stream up at this point. You know, I know it was a little short, but between now and the future one, we're still gonna stick to the rags to riches, but I am gonna beef his stats just a little bit so that he is a little more proficient, let's say, at you know, being able to assassinate people. So I'll at least beef his alchemy and his sneak and one-handed, maybe a couple other things, but we'll do that for the next playthrough with this character. We still have to do a handful of things with the chaotic good Khajiit battle mage to actually, like, you know, fully realize it as a build, but you know, I think it's fun playing the different characters that we make. I like making a new one every month, so if you're into that, check out the Patreon in the description, and also check out just the previous one. I'm constantly trying to, you know, improve these. We're also working on new beverage stuff, so again, if you were looking forward to the Elder Scrolls Cookbook Sweet Nog we were gonna do today, that's gonna be a main channel video, potentially sometime within the 12 days post Christmas. But yeah, we'll see you around. Might do a stream on Wednesday. We had it on the schedule to do an Avatar co-op play with Autumn. We will see how that goes, if we can actually get the frame rate on the camera to actually behave properly, because any game that's more taxing than Skyrim, despite this PC not being an insignificant build, it's having a hard time. So I'm just gonna like redo OBS. Like I'm gonna do a whole scene collection from the ground up to see if I can like make it behave properly. But we'll see. But yeah, so anyways, hope you enjoyed the Christmas brew, you know, descriptions earlier. Hope you've had a good time with your own holiday stuff, and we'll see you later this week, and until we see you next, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and cheers everybody. I cannot exit actually out of the game or the stream until I Control-Alt-Delete myself, so we're going to pop out. Just go to the chatting camera and say, see you next time. Yeah. See, we might move it to Thursday instead of Wednesday, so keep an eye out. But, yeah, see you later this week for the final stream of the year. And till then, cheers, my friends, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas, etc. Thanks for watching. See you next time.